The Dirty Dowdy Podcast is for an adult audience. The Dirty Dowdy Podcast may contain material that may be unsuitable for sensitive ears. Listener discretion is advised.
Run him, 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 run him too fast, run him, run him too fast, run him, run him, run him, run him, run him, run him too fast, run him, run him too fast, hey, run him Jules fast, run him Jules, fuck the slow mo.
Yo, what's up? Damn, I'm hot.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't a comment about my looks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, definitely not.
Dowdy put his headsets up higher than Dowdy levels. So.
I promise you, none of us misunderstood that as a compliment.
So
I'm a little offended you didn't ask me to do your makeup.
No, I don't do makeup.
Stop the presses.
There are rules. There are rules.
Is that on the bingo card?
Oh, I bet you.
Oh, thank you. So Dirty Dowdy
what time is it? First plug.
Yeah, we got one already on the card. Dirty Dowdy Podcast brought to you, of course, by Rowley's Brewing here in the Longbox.FM studios.
Cheers.
And real quick, for those who are tuning in, there's a link on all of the Facebook and all posts and whatever, but we are starting our DDP bingo tonight. So very simple, easy. Go to the Dirty Dowdy Podcast Facebook page. There are 30 different cards. Pick one, print it, and play along. If you get bingo, call in. The first caller is going to get a Liquid Nitro prize pack.
Awesome.
So, and there's fun things on there, like if we do anything racist, Vanna gets all millennial, Tony, if he wears a bow tie, we got that. We've got the starting later than 7:15. So
if I say post 9/11.
Oh, I forgot to put. I'll get that added.
Oh, are you serious?
I think there's a couple things for you, Kevin.
That's not going to stand. Post 9/11 Trump's America.
Yeah, you got to switch it up. It's going to be post Trump America.
Will there be a post-Trump America? Is the question.
It won't be called America. Yeah, it'll be something. But.
Well, the funny thing is there will be America because America is basically a hemisphere.
Yeah.
So, yeah, whatever.
Well, economically speaking.
By
the way,
to be fair, there hasn't been a not shit president. I mean, for a long time.
Leave it to Vic.
Whatever.
Yeah. Leave it to Vic.
Look, if you want to win the risk game of life,
this isn't Monday.
You take over North America.
It is not Monday.
Well, okay, let's go around and talk about some of the voices and some of the things, actually, the changes. Obviously, you saw at the very start of this, I'm sorry I put you through it, but our GoFundMe video.
No, that's tight, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. Now, my timing...
That commercial cost a lot.
Yeah. My timing is terrible because I spent all day yesterday putting this whole thing... I finally convinced myself to do a GoFundMe, which I explained in the video. I don't like crowdsourcing. I feel like it's acknowledging failure. So I finally do it, spent all day making a video when Livingstone's burns down, and they have their own GoFundMe. So right now, thanks to Alan Locke, we have $20.
All right.
Livingston's about 8,000.
Yeah, that's why it's all Livingston's.
I think
that is a testament to Livingstone's.
Yeah.
Even, but because any time you're doing anything, you know what you have to consider? You're competing with Stones. So from the grave, Livingstone's is still hard to compete with.
Here's another thing, though. Insurance is going to pay for all that.
Yeah.
Is it?
No,
because they said 400,000, man.
Yeah.
Depends on what it was.
That's small potatoes for insurance companies, though.
Yeah.
I would say so.
The money,
look, I don't know, man.
For fire damage?
No, the money is actually going to the 30 employees who are out of work for the next few weeks.
Oh,
that's real.
That's
So-
cool. Though.
so, yeah.
And you know what? Each and every one of those employees is like family to me, especially the bartenders. So yeah, the some of the greatest people in Fresno work at Stone. So it really is whack that happened.
Well, I just hope that everybody who's donating to Livingstone's, and you should if you've been there, throw a little love in. Just remember us when this house burns down sometime this week. Longbox's homeless account.
Yeah, at least wait until Livingstone's like that. No one pays attention to them anymore.
Yeah, I gotta get in between terror attacks and buildings burning down.
Good luck.
Got to find my timing.
Good.
It's rough. It's rough.
So of course, yeah, go hit up the GoFundMe, and it talks about some of the things that we were talking on, or I talked on the video about, is things that we're talking about doing for 2017 here. We're going to be making a big push with musicians and focusing on the Fresno scene, and part of doing that is our friend here, Brandon Freeman, is now officially part of the Longbox staff. He'll be on air Wednesdays from 11 to 3. doing his DJ thing, hanging out with us, having some fun. So as we start bringing more and more people into this failing business that needs to be funded, we're going
Talk
all
about
in.
your PR for a second.
But yeah, he's going to be hanging out with us here tonight and next week. And as well as we got Festivus performer Thick Vic hanging out.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Doing all right. Doing okay.
Just chilling.
Feet are kind of achy. Been on them all day.
That's about as solid as Kevin's Festivus opener, which we'll talk about.
Wow,
the next
that was the
segment.
pre-open. I was a pre-fluffer. Do you know what that means?
You had to get your hands really dirty?
You were applying the lube before the fluffer?
Exactly. It was only the halfway.
Lube.
Well, that was painful anal sex.
That was the first half.
Yeah.
Of a hand job.
And tonight's guest, our main guest of the night, comedian Richie D.
Hello.
Peanut crowd. Shh. Okay. Hi, Richie. How are you doing?
Thanks, man. Good. Happy to be here.
Well, I've been hearing your name a lot, and I'm glad to finally have you in. And we'll be talking with you here soon about you and all your stuff.
Yeah.
But right now, let's do this up. Let's do
it.
Things that we've learned in the last weeks.
Don't look at me.
I'll go first because mine's kind of boring. So you can all.
Hang on, we got a whole intro for this one.
Oh, whole intro.
I talked over it too. Well,
Yeah, I was
did.
like,
It was a joint
oh
effort.
wait, I'm new.
I'll take half credit.
Okay. What you got, Brandon?
All right, I'm so sorry. So anyway, I learned what a vertical tasting is. That is when you take wine bottles from the same vine, but different years. So you have like a 2013 and a 2012 and a 2011, Merlot or whatever, and then you get to taste the differences between the year. It's the same exact vine, it's just what came out of the ground for that particular time period.
They should do the same thing with women.
Yeah, my mind went straight to cunnilingus.
Yeah. Just
Yeah, no, that's too high class. That's all wine tasting stuff.
consider
if you do
myself
it
a
with a
cunnilingus.
wine glass
That's
in your
cool.
hand, is it classy?
Oh, that would be nice.
So wait, I just want to understand: is that the same woman in different years? Because that's called marriage, or are we talking about like
I was thinking
sisters?
something along
Or
that line.
mothers?
Yeah, that's just called marriage.
Yeah, I'm envisioning a nice, classy,
Yeah.
tablecloth, women laying down, legs back, and you
Are you
just
stuck a series like a?
Are they
Like an
sisters?
assembly
Yeah, but see,
line
but the
of
thing-
women on a table.
Couldn't even get it out.
You would have to have some serious manipulative prowess regarding the space-time continuum to pull this one off, Chris. I mean,
I'm interested now.
No.
Yeah, we gotta get this.
we're gonna do a woman testing.
I'll start a
taste testing.
I'll start a GoFundMe for it.
I bet that gets $40.
Yeah, I bet you would get a lot more money.
Oh God, Tony, what you got?
Oh, I learned that people say messed up things when they're stressed about people that like them.
What? Shut up.
You barely found it out now
Yeah.
this week.
That was melodramatic.
Yeah.
That's all I learned.
That's all we learned.
Oh, that's a downer.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah, that's pretty depressing, Tony.
Nothing positive, man. I didn't learn anything positive this week.
All right, Vano, you got something positive, right? You got a smile. There's got to be something there.
She has a cell phone.
She's been on her phone for a
We're
while.
on Periscope now. I don't know. I
Periscope?
configured this, and we have like 5 viewers right now on the Periscope on Twitter feed. Hi, Bobby, and I can't pronounce.
So you
this,
learned how to
but-
use Periscope.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I connected it for Longbox.
No, she's still learning.
Anyways,
I got
Yeah, Vanna. So that's what you learned Periscope. Kevin, what you got?
fun fact that that Vic will appreciate. And I told you this in the backyard, but the electors voted today, and Trump is going to be the president. However, one electoral vote went to Ron Paul.
I said
Paul.
I want to
That's so
move there.
Who didn't even run?
Wait a minute.
Didn't he- wasn't
Which
even
one
that
of you
shit,
two
bitches.
voted?
I didn't vote. Crazy.
All right. Vic, what you got?
I've learned like an old man who if he wants to do business has to learn how to use that internet. I feel like I've reached that moment in my life where I have to learn how to use that Instagram and all those other social networking sites. So it's been a bit of a transitional week for me I'm watching YouTube videos on what is Instagram.
On how to watch YouTube videos.
Watching a video on what is internet?
Yeah, because there's a lot of technology out there for networking, and I just got to be a part of it if I want to be a performer. And so it's been a learning curve for me. That's my week.
All right. I've learned this week that with the passing of Prop 64 and 66, I think those are the right ones, the plastic bag propositions.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
I have become a hoarder of plastic bags. I still pay for every single one at the store because I never remember to bring them. But now, you don't throw that shit away.
And they used to laugh at us, those of us who kept it in a bigger bag.
Oh yeah, see, the
I
thing
do
about
that
it
too,
is,
yeah.
I'm surprised that you're just now up on that because being in relationships with brown women, you should pick this up. Just
No, I usually take a plastic bag and follow around and pick everything up.
okay, there we go. Okay.
That's
Are they pooping?
Uh,
Mine
yeah,
doesn't poop.
I'm not, well, does
I mean,
it at all?
Not
I mean,
on the
anyone
carpet.
else?
Oh,
All right, tell you what. We're going to wrap this real quick, go to another segment. I do want to say you can find us right now until Very Social gets our app finished. It'll be a couple months. And by the way, Very Social will be back in next week. You can find us and listen to us 24/7. Go to TuneIn Radio, search Longbox.FM, and you can get us. And of course, come Mondays or Wednesdays, you can hear Brandon talking it up on the show.
Yeah.
Wednesday is going to be like a real Longbox radio day all day long.
That's what always happens, Dowdy.
Yes,
We've been doing this
exactly.
professionally for years.
Go fund us. Also, teach us. We're going to take a quick break. Come back. We're not doing a clam bake this week. We're doing Festivus, a wrap up. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Some real talk, some fun talk, and a game to be played. That's all coming up here next. The Dirty Daddy Podcast live on Longbox.FM.
You're listening to the Dirty Dowdy Podcast on Longbox.FM. Take us with you everywhere. Search Longbox.FM in the Shoutcast directory on your iPhone or Android. Hit up the App Store or Marketplace and grab your free copy of the Shoutcast radio app. Then search Longbox.FM to keep us going wherever life drags you. Meeting you at the crossroads of everywhere. Longbox.FM.
All right, Dirty Daddy Podcast is back here, Longbox.fm. By the way, Mr. Akita's listening.
Are you serious?
Yeah, for the Hoover kids in the room.
Awesome.
Yeah.
dude, that's my history teacher.
I never had him.
He's probably looking on with shame right now going, God, that's
Should
what
be.
he became.
It's going to get worse.
Wow. Wait,
No,
for all
I,
of us?
I think he might be pretty impressed with you, Daddy. He's like, oh my God, he can speak.
That's true. He thought I was such an F up, so.
He's literally.
No, he had higher hopes for me than this. So.
Tony, did you have a bow tie in
No.
high school?
No. Well,
He's born with the bow
wait,
tie.
let me think. No, I wore neckties in high school.
I had the trench coat,
I did wear
Yeah.
three-piece
Suit
suits on
tie.
the weekend, though.
briefcase.
But Kevin, you had trench coat pre-Columbine.
Yeah, and then
Is that
And
right?
then that
Columbine.
shit happened and
Yeah, that
fucked your
was
whole
fun.
look up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But my shit was classy though.
All right, well,
Cashmere.
let's start this off. Festivus. Obviously, we haven't had this first show back since Festivus happened. And fun story about that. Saturday we do Festivus. Sunday, everybody in my crew is sick and dead, and not just for a couple days. I was out a week and a half. It sounded like around the room everyone just had exhaustion and some nasty cold that was going around. So we're finally back and up and running and doing our thing. As long as you guys fund us,
I didn't get nothing.
huh?
I didn't get nothing.
Well, you shut up.
You're gonna get some.
Let me cough on you a little. I'm gonna lick your mouth.
Serious lung butter, man.
Wow. Is that what it takes to get on the show?
Yeah.
Get his own show.
I had to
damn.
do some things.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't judge.
I didn't get to do because we had to cut some stuff out of Festivus Live. I did want to take a moment to say thank you to all my crew. Everyone stepped up and just killed it the week of and that day. It was a big production going on.
Yeah.
So in the good, my crew, fucking awesome. Thank you guys. F-bomb, by the way, on bingo if you're playing. As far as live performances and stuff, I thought every band killed it. The comedians, it was a good, fun show for those who were able to watch and enjoy it. I was the crazy madman running back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts? What'd you guys like as far as your time there? I know, Tony, you just spent most of the time 64 and in the green room, right?
No, that's not true.
Oh, nothing. Mr. Akita has left.
69ing in the green room. That's what you meant to say.
Yeah, no, not most of my time.
Either.
The vertical tasting.
I like in the beginning I did, but then after that, everybody else was in there. I was just trying to walk around, and then I had a good time. The good for me would be my exposure to local music. That I'll have to admit, I was remiss in seeking out and trying to enjoy. But after that show, and not just listening to the music, but meeting the artists like Brandon, Vic. I didn't get to talk to Jamie that much, you know what I'm saying? But Sahab, it was a good time. Mm-hmm. So, and that makes it a lot easier to. And I don't think people really get to understand how cool that is. That we have these really talented artists, and you could actually kick it with them and have a drink or smoke a bowl with them if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
There's plenty of the two of them. Actually, I noticed the first four performers all ended their segment with "I'm going to go smoke a bowl now." So, yeah, Vic. Even,
and then I forgot to move my shit because I was smoking a bowl.
Vic opens up the whole set. He plays his stuff and goes, "Well, I'm going to go smoke a bowl," and then he just leaves.
Leaves all of this and just drops his
told
instrument.
you what I was doing.
And we're like, "Where's Vic?"
You should have watched my set.
Sounds like
smoking a bowl.
We're like, "He's got all the stuff. We need the comedians to come on." So we just started moving your stuff, and it was like, "Where the hell is Vic?"
You know what? You told me that I was going to need to move it, and I just after the show, I was kind of just riding it, and I just lost myself. So I went and smoked a bowl. I forgot, and I'm sorry. I felt bad about it, but I got my shit off quickly on after that next set.
Yeah, because we told you.
Felt bad.
Move your shit,
Sorry.
man.
We should be clear. We're talking about medicinal tobacco.
Yes, of course.
Are we in the good right now? Are we?
No.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, we're still in the good right now.
Whatever. It's always been legal in my heart
And in your lungs.
all around this area right here.
Other good moments from people.
Battleship beer pong.
yes.
We gotta
Holy
win.
cow,
That's what's
those
up.
games
I
were
remember you
awesome.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
you were
games were
playing
awesome.
right in front of me. I waited for you to finish.
Oh, super drunk.
You were, you were
Oh,
smashed.
Attempting to own Battleship
You were
Beer
smashed.
Pong,
I remember
doing
you now.
Horribly.
I was half an ass to
Great
this
time.
guy. Sorry about that. I was trying to get my volunteers
Only
together,
half.
and they were retarded. Let me tell you.
Fucking get them tickets, man.
Renee and his wife are awesome. Other guys, kind of dumb. But I appreciate they had heart, and one of them just kind of walked away. And I'm like, all right, we'll see you later.
Are you calling them radio, basically, dude? Like Cuba Gooding Jr.'s movie?
I appreciate the yes. But I don't have to describe that.
Make a wish. Volunteers. We do have somebody who's sitting in right now at Cuddy's spot. He was just a guest at the show. Came and checked it out. What's your name?
Hello, I'm Matt.
Hello, I'm Matt. And
Hey, Matt.
So your thoughts going in and seeing the show?
Super fun. I try to get to as many badass local shows as I can. Thoughts? I mean, it's Festivus, man. Throwback to Seinfeld. That's fucking awesome. Local bands. I try to do that. Local comedy. Trying to get more into that. Really excited. Like supporting downtown a lot. Used to work at Peeves and all of that. Big downtown advocate. So, I'm pumped, man. I think Fresno needs as much local love as it can get, and so I'm into that. So that's one of the things that I try to do is go to local shows, go see awesome local things. Hopefully downtown, because folk north of Shaw, they're fine. They're fine too. They're fine too.
It's all right. Northerners don't listen to this show.
Right.
Well, any more good things from people before we slide to bad?
People. Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
No.
No, it's,
Rosham, go.
all right. I was gonna say, it was Dowdy. You invited me to come out to play. You said you wanted some music while people were walking in, and I said, yeah, I do this little hip hop thing. I showed him a little video, and he's like, yeah, go ahead. And I was putting that show together for a while, and I was I went and I played a good show. I felt like when I was done, I did a good job, and I got a lot of good criticism. And it was a good first step for me because I'm really trying to get out into the Fresno music scene and try to get out there and play more and get myself seen. And so I had a fucking great time, and I want to thank you for that.
Oh, no problem. Brandon.
Good thing for me about Festivus is that it actually happened. With local bands and local comedians. You just the fact that the fact that it even even went down again, I think is awesome in and of itself. But I had a great time performing. I felt like the people who were actually there were really receptive, you know what I mean, and they were actually into it, and they did have a good time, which is a testament to, you know, what you're doing. Because when you actually do get a few people out, they have a good time. Mm-hmm. All we need to do is just get more of that. It's not that we're not throwing wonderful events.
I mean, when you actually go out somewhere, it's actually fun.
It actually is. There is a such thing as outside of your house, and a lot of people discovered it that night of Festivus, and I think that was awesome.
Oh, thank you. Slide into the bad. That's part of why Matt's here. Now, Matt got a little tossed on the Rileys and everything else going on.
A little festive.
Now, you played our game, the beer chug.
Right.
Oh, he's the one that bit the nipple off.
I did not bite the nipple off, sir.
You won nipple biting free?
Nipple biting free.
That's a rarity in that game.
Well, hang on. Would you like me to explain my technique, sir?
As long as you're okay with getting our responses to it.
Sure. So I didn't bite the nipple off. All right. So I recently was at like a baby shower, and this old grandma won that same thing, the nipple beer chug thing. That's what everybody was saying. She bit the thing off. She bit it off. That's, you know, there's no way. It's ridiculous. We're trying to get this beer out of these baby nipples. I'm like, this is fucking stupid. And I'm also half tossed. Also got a knife in my pocket. So everybody's squeezing like hell, getting a little bit of beer out of their baby bottles. I said, fuck that. I take my knife out. I cut the thing off. Did not bite it off. Did not bite it off. Cut the thing off. He really cheated.
Okay, knowing that now,
semantics.
I'm not going to feel so bad about this next part.
Yeah. So I cheated. I admitted to it. Somebody was like, hey, that fucking guy just like smoked this contest, and I was like, I cheated, and I threw it down. I was trying to walk off. I was trying to leave. I wasn't going to claim that prize. But
I believe
somebody else was just like, oh, fuck it, whatever he won.
You hit me up a couple days later and said, hey, man, so I won your beer chug. I totally smashed it. You gave yourself little props, and followed by, but I forgot all my stuff. Can I get it?
The ticket to a concert or some such.
I believe, the New Rock 104 Christmas party, which I was like, well, you kind of missed that one. The bottle of Riley's vodka, which Cotty drank, a case of Riley's beer, and a case of liquid nitro. Now, we're not that easy here. We can't just let you, it's real world, man. There's no participation awards, whatever. You forgot your prize. You're going to have to earn it, and that's why you're here now.
Okay.
We were going to play a game, but I didn't know you got to bounce a little early tonight, so I brought in Kevin's game, Plunko, sitting behind you.
Hell yeah. So we don't get sued.
Yeah. There are...
You want to get us sued?
You're going to get a chance to get 2 prizes. Ooh. They are up on deck. If you get a 0 when you drop the ball, you're going to get a case of Riley's beer. If you get a 1, you're going to get a douche, which was also surprisingly left from some winner.
Like I'm going to get douched in the studio?
No, you don't have to use it. You're just going to get the materials to do so.
Just like a douche.
You can do it at your leisure.
It is disposable.
Yeah.
At your leisure, sir, yes.
It doesn't have to happen here. In fact, we'd prefer it if you didn't.
Only douche on my own
here.
terms.
Yeah.
Is that tropical breeze?
Yes, tropical breeze.
That's tropical breeze.
It's
I thought you got fresh linen.
Because fuck all the other breezes.
If you get a number 2, you're going to get that awesome Hello Kitty puzzle. It's for ages 5 and up and is 100 pieces.
Be careful. Van has been eyeing it.
Yeah.
Right?
And if you get a number 3, you get a case of liquid nitro. So there's a chance you're going to come out of this strong. There's probably a better chance you're going to be douching yourself to a Hello Kitty puzzle.
That's pretty cool.
So why don't you go on up, hit the Plunko.
It's this very satisfying noise.
This is dramatic.
On the way down. Should appreciate those. All those little nails plinking.
Here you go.
187 goddamn nails.
Get a 1. Come on.
Oh, he's got the deuce.
2.
He's got the Hello Kitty puzzle.
All right.
All right, one more drop of the ball, Matt.
Van is going to kill you now.
It's still in the thing.
Douche.
Everybody knows why Matt turned up dead. In a few hours.
Overdosed on douche.
Come on, douche.
That was
It's
a
a
one.
It was a one.
That was a one.
You've got a Hello Kitty douche.
All right.
That's one hell of a night, if you ask me.
It sure is right there.
Douche and a puzzle.
Makes me stick the puzzle up my ass and then douche it out afterwards.
There we are.
Hey, whatever you want to douche with it, I don't care.
You put each individual piece, and as you douche, if they land as the puzzle completed, that's impressive.
The douche is kind of like a puzzle in itself, too.
Snapchat
So
that.
it's like two puzzles.
Don't worry, Matt. I'll probably hook you up with at least a couple beers on the way out, but I'll open them while you drive.
Yeah, well,
We'll take some of the Riley's vodka and pour it on you and open up the beer and send you on your way. But you can have a can of liquid nitro with you. So, that makes it all cool with the police.
I know how these things go. So.
All right. Well, thank you for playing along. The bad. Continuing on that. It was a nice crowd. About 150, 170, somewhere in that ballpark for the night. Frank's is a big place, so it looks sparse, but there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And according to Nolan, he had contacts, little spies, all the other venues in Fresno that night, and he says that we killed it as far as attendance, and that's great. But in a county of 500,000 people, with nothing else going on that night, come on, Fresno. This is why we can't have nice things. When people like Brandon are going out doing cloud ship, when comics like Vanna and Tony are out doing their thing, you got to show. So, a little disappointed that more people didn't pop up and get out there. It was still a fun show, and you guys missed out. So I put the bat on you. And now, unfortunately, the ugly of Festivus.
Ugly.
Yeah, no, I thought about what to do on this. I sat on this for 2 weeks. Everybody in the room knew the struggles the week of Frank's place.
Yeah.
Really did it dirty to me. We had a contract and everything that included lights, sound, and a projector. What was funny is the week of, the guy who owned all that quit. So I had to
But he
outsource.
left his stuff, right?
No.
Oh, that sucks.
No.
That's selfish.
Then we don't need him.
Yeah, I got in Wizard Sound. They came in and did a solid. Of course, it was an expensive solid, but they came in and it sounded great.
Yeah, they killed it.
But I was really perturbed because I got, week of, you've already invested enough money, you've got to do it. So now the expenses are going out for that. They tried changing the deal at the end. They wanted a cut of the door. They wanted a bigger cut of the bar. And even after the night was done, and we cleaned the crap out of it, I hear apparently they were bashing my name publicly to people the next day because of beer bottles outside and cigarette butts, which we didn't even sell beer bottles. They're under new ownership, and this is just part of why this is the ugly. This is what continues to go on in Fresno.
I think they got upset you for a lot of the homeless people that were downtown, too.
Yeah.
Like, he left all these homeless people.
I think they found out I voted for Trump, and that was...
fucking road is under construction.
Bullshit. You can't even drive through here anymore after Festivus.
I'm pretty sure global warming was in that meeting as well.
Yeah.
Way to go, man. We're all gonna
North
die
Korean
now.
relations. There's a lot that
was-
you fucked up.
That
man.
right there...
Fuck that up, too?
Yeah.
Shit, Downey, what were you thinking?
No, that's...
Damn, Chris.
To me, that's the straw that broke the camel's back right there. When you start trash talking, and their bar told me the night before that they'd killed like one of their best nights they've had in forever. So they weren't hurting on the money. But that's unfortunately Fresno has this problem. We don't have very many venues. One of them almost burned down yesterday, and Frank's burned themselves down. So apparently they're not doing anything with anyone because they're overpricing themselves and they're not allowed to have a bar apparently legally. Oops, that didn't go out.
Oops.
We need more venues, but the venues we do have, we need people to go out and support. To at least do, we only have like 3 venues left in town, so do your best. So that, unfortunately, that was my ugly. That was an unfortunate side effect of all this because I was really hoping for a good future with Frank. So, oh well.
Me too.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
You're going to throw
Comedy
me
Hop.
into another rant, man.
Yeah, Comedy Hop is
I got-
no longer at Frank's either.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So change is happening, and I know there's venues coming up. Tony, you were talking about it. I think we might get into that next. Richie, you've got venues that you use, and you do your comedy shows, and we'll talk about that when we chat with you. So I'm sorry to throw the ugly in there and make it a downer here, but it was a good, fun night, I think, for everyone, right?
Killed it, man.
Next year,
Carnivals were
Festivus.
Can we just talk about that Riley's warm apple pie shot? Like, what was that?
Oh, yeah.
And our beer, like, you guys missed out. Like, for those of you into beer, our Festivus beer was especially delicious.
Yeah, when I got
don't
some bad
understand it.
news.
Like the
Put it
sushi.
as a hashtag.
I got some bad news halfway through the show, and so I decided at that point to go hit that whiskey. Man, it was really good, and it worked.
Yeah.
It really did work.
Thank you, Riley.
And thank you for getting me tossed, Riley's. It's nice when you have a bar at your disposal and you don't have to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to run the show.
Always.
Right there.
Video of everything is coming up. They'll be starting to post on Longbox here starting this week. We do have awesome video of Kenneth wearing nothing but boxers and envelopes. So that's coming up.
Would we call it awesome video?
Yay.
Oh, we would call it awesome, then.
It was quite awesome.
Fuck you
Oh.
guys.
Fun times. Look, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to eat and mow down some Kuni Sama sauce.
Oh,
You're cut off. All of you are cut off.
I don't even drink.
Kuni Sama sushi. You can get him at the southwest corner of Herndon and Willow, the Walmart parking lot, that area. Go hit him up. Go see Matt at the bar. Tell him F you from me because he beat me in fantasy football. The one bad week. I was killing it all year, and this week
You're gonna
happened.
have random
Or my
people
buddy
walking
Edward.
up to him going, "Fuck you."
I hope so. Matt Nation at the bar. Tell him F you from Dowdy. When we come back, we're going to be talking it up with Richie D. We're going to be talking comedy scene, where to go see people, and in particular, of course, Richie. This is the Dirty Dowdy Podcast here live on Longbox.FM.
So we can eat this shit now?
Yeah.
No, wait. You're going to take it outside.
No, we can take it to the-
stop.
take it to the- hold
No,
on,
we're gonna
hold
take
on,
it to
give
the-
me this.
Let me just get one. He's already
Tastes like 6 rolls.
Gosh, what are you, a savage? Some sort of savage?
Actually, yes. Yes, I am.
Pretty much you.
Oh, thank you.
You're like the softest savage ever.
Yay!
I don't actually, in fact, know how douches work. I think if you put them up your butt and then clean out your butt.
It's like a water bottle when
Matt,
you put it
I'll
on your
get you
butt,
some
I
stuff,
think.
man.
Spray and laugh, right? That's how it works, spray and laugh. I don't know. It's a squeeze bottle. I mean, you really don't need to buy it, dude. You got like a water bottle. I think if it's for your butt, it's just an enema. You just get a tube. Oh, yeah. Butts and enema. It's all the same process.
I mean,
Huh?
I think what you and Chris had going, I thought that could have been pretty
My bar's on Champlain and Perrin.
Not in a bad way. She's all like, I don't think you need it. Right? And so I didn't join. And the
It's like,
time they
how-
came
why
out
the
with
fuck
it, I was
would they
like,
go
I'm
there?
not going to
Yeah.
join because I don't need to get locked up. Like, if I'll happily do shows, I'll happily work with you
And
guys,
you
but
can't do anything the same
I'm not
day
trying
they
to
have
lock
stuff
up,
going
right?
on.
I'm not trying to get like, I don't want to be branded.
And you
I
remember
don't-
what you told me? You and Chris were trying really hard.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, you put your all into Frank. I mean, it sucks that it didn't
I'm
work
not
out,
done.
but
No, we're not done.
at the time,
I'm not done.
Phil just told me I
think that was more
have free range
consistent.
to do whatever I want.
Yeah, 'cause
like I have no
if that's
restrictions.
the
nothing.
if that's
If
the
that's
way,
how it is now, that's awesome.
yeah, then that's
That's
different
not
because
what I or
and that's
me
not what I
and
was
Chris
ever
did.
told.
Yeah.
And I had somebody over me. I had Eloy.
All right,
Anything
well,
I wanted to do, I had
take it
people
out, automate.
over me. It was
It
like
was,
a pyramid.
Then the charity show this week,
Vote no.
and then he was at Cafe Via. He's like, I want you to open for me, and I was like, yeah, but I got this show. And he's like, that's fine, come after. And I was like, all right, but TK didn't want. I was just on that show.
All right, you guys ready?
I told him to get you. You know that
That's okay. That's okay.
because he was like, "Who do you think would?" And I'm like, I was just naming names because he asked me for names, and I was like, I don't know. He's Hispanic. The refresh thing might work.
Fair enough.
No, I think I can do it. I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, it
I'm not quitting, dude. Comedy Hop is. I'm still gonna build it.
I don't
do
know.
it. No.
And if you were to mix it with vendors and actually find a spot, you
I'm
can
not.
profit.
I'm gonna do it. What am I? I just fucking put this shit on. I was like, what the hell?
Show that promotes alcohol abuse, body shaming, entertainment that makes fun of cancer survivors, a broadcast that willfully involves itself in
B. Freeman,
the world of Colombian
Victor
prostitutes.
Vic,
The difference
and the crew. What
California needs a better class of podcast. Vote no on the Dirty Dowdy podcast. Paid for by some guys that spent a lot of time and money on an ad ruined because some month had to make a video.
Dirty Daddy Podcast back after our Kuni Sama break. Everyone's happy, right?
Ecstatic.
Well, Vanna's sucking a ring pop and cutting open a Hello Kitty box.
I knew you were going to somehow procure that puzzle.
That was so dangerous.
Is this not?
I'm just glad he didn't give me the douche. That would have been weird.
Bizarre.
Well,
It's still
he
behind
did leave
you,
the
so-
douche. Yeah.
He's like, I'm not walking out with this shit.
I don't have a douchebag.
Is this not the most stereotypical Vanna image you can imagine? Ring pop and a Hello Kitty, and with scissors because she's got a bit of crazy in her.
There's no way to open this. They made this impossible for children.
Yeah, let me
Unless you're really
That's because
Japanese.
it's ages 5 and up.
And it's still impossible for you.
I think there's a better way to. Okay.
Give me that.
No, just let this happen.
Try it. There's not a better way. There is not a better way.
People that 100% Japanese can do it.
No, without the scissors. See,
Okay.
there's no.
Calmate way. We have a guest tonight.
Yeah, we do.
Hey. So I've heard a lot about this Richie D character. Apparently, he's put on a lot of comedy shows over the years. Kevin spoke highly of this Richie D character
While
for a
high,
while.
too.
Yeah.
Highly high.
Have you not been high?
He speaks highly of you.
Hi, Lee.
So
Lee.
welcome.
First name Hi, last name Lee.
It's a good name.
It's still hard as fuck, right?
Anyways.
Richie D, everybody.
Focus. Welcome to the show, Richie.
Thank you.
This is what happens when we take a couple weeks off. Everybody's just like, whatever, I got puzzles.
That we can't open.
So
No, I opened it. It's Friday.
give us a little bit about who Richie D is real fast.
Who am I? Richie D. I got multiple personas. I got Rich D, the comedian. I also go by Shibby as a DJ. And then during the daytime, I'm Ricardo Duran.
That kind of DJ?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, totally.
It's hot.
Fireworks and everything. I throw cakes at people.
He makes people with one leg dance.
Oh, that has to be one of my greatest achievements.
Yeah.
Making a one-legged person dance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to see it to believe
Okay.
it.
That's
Were they
solid.
were they dancing or just
standing?
Stand.
gravely
They were
challenged?
just trying to walk, and you just think it's dancing.
We were.
Look at that guy getting down. He's just going to the bathroom.
Dude, he dropped all the way down.
I
He did.
It sucks to have to buy shoes when you only have one leg.
Can you get it half off?
No, you can't. And you know that going in, too.
Could you get two right shoes?
No.
Yeah,
Why would you want two right shoes?
Well, if you're right-legged.
Right leg, yeah.
Oh.
Although, if you're right-legged, are you right-legged or just
Make-
legged?
Make friends with the guy who has one leg of the one that you're
No, we
missing.
should make a
what I'm saying.
website where if you lost a left leg, you can meet someone who's lost a right leg, and
There we
y'all
go.
can meet up at the
Genius.
fucking shoe store.
They probably already
That is-
have it.
Boom!
Yeah.
All right, I'm
$1
changing
million
up.
idea.
I'm changing up our GoFundMe. We're doing that instead.
It's like the one-legged Tinder.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to find the right
They keep
size.
coming up. It's
No,
a
that
left
is
leg
not
next,
right.
left leg next,
Swipe left, swipe right.
right
It's
leg.
a match.
All right.
It's a match.
Wouldn't you just make it swipe right for a right-legged person?
Swipe left and right.
Why go through the entire deck if you only need half of it?
Exactly.
I was wondering about the efficiency of this website. I'm like, wouldn't you just put yourself as a right-legged person?
That's
and
it.
only
Just
left-
All these
left-
lefties here. This sucks.
No one wants to be a lefty.
You go build your own app then. I'll build my own app.
This is what happens.
I
when
never
white
thought
people
about how
design
bad that would
websites.
be, though. Like, if you're like a right-handed person and your right leg got cut off and you only had your left leg, like that'd be rough. I mean, it would be rough to lose a leg. Don't get me wrong.
There's a starting point.
but like the one you don't use, like that's it's just a little insult to the injury, I suppose.
Sell
You
it
gotta
on
learn how to
eBay.
masturbate again. Like, damn. I'm sorry, that's probably not where you were
I
going
think
with
it's
that.
Where you gotta be ambidextrous.
I think it's an untouched market, is what I'm saying. They lost a hand, get it.
So, everybody shut up. Richie,
Yeah.
how long you been doing your comedy stuff?
Comedy.
In Fresno, too? Like, it's solely in Fresno? Well, I mean, you're here. You've been...
For the most part, I think like my foundation is here in Fresno, and I'm still in Fresno, so I haven't gone anywhere. But I do have. I'm going to be in a comedy competition at the San Jose Improv, January 14th.
Yeah.
I've had shows up at the Milk Bar in San Francisco. And I mean, yeah, those are the only ones I'm proud of outside of Fresno.
You've run a few joints here, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, venues. I know where this crowd is going.
Yeah.
So obviously you heard
host.
the last segment we were talking about venues in Fresno and the challenges here. What places have you run in the last, let's just say, last year?
Yeah, you're totally right on those challenges because I've been all over the place. Since back in the Thai Palms days, I don't know if you guys remember that. But
that's where we met.
Yeah. That's when I first started doing my own show on the Wednesday nights, but we ran into some problems. They shut down. A couple years later, the same owners now are running the Ivy Room, and I've been doing that for the past several years, and now I'm currently on a break from running shows at the Ivy Room, but it looks like we're going to get going at the beginning of next year. Once again, and I've also, up in Tower, we've been in
Fab, too funny.
Fab, yeah, we were doing that, running open mics there on Tuesdays.
It's a good spot.
Yeah, that's where I met you.
Yeah, that's where I met you.
In a gay bar.
That's right.
Doing comedy.
Proud of it.
Let's be clear.
Ring pop in, Richie.
What up? I don't know
So
where to put that.
beyond just not just being a comedian, but a guy actually trying to run events and venues and putting stuff on.
Yeah.
The struggles.
It
What
sucks.
is it like? How do you go about starting up a venue, and then how rough is it from the start?
I normally get approached to do it. Hey, do you want this opportunity? And most of the time, I'm down. Like the owners of Ivy Room came. Because we worked together before, and they asked me if I wanted to do it. And honestly, at the very beginning, I think it usually goes better. Like it's not that hard to bring people out. But once you're doing it every week, I see those numbers start to fade. And I think those are the challenges, is keeping people there or bringing new faces every single week.
Well, I know comedy's tough because it's not like a band.
Right.
A band can play the same 8 songs every single time they perform.
Play it again.
People want it.
Play it
Comedians, we know the punchline. We've heard
that
already.
last week.
Yeah, and you're supposed to come up with brand new material every single performance, and of course that's not realistic. Not if you want quality.
Right.
So some of the problems that you have with running a venue is it just too frequent of your performers, or is there oversaturation? Because I would say early this year and late last year, it seemed like there was a half a dozen comedy shows nightly.
Yeah.
And it kind of felt like, okay, this is going to bottom out, right?
No, it was looking good.
Yeah. When the comedy...
When we had Grogs and the Shanty and the Ivy Room, and then there's Mother Mary's, yeah.
But is that
So
good
many.
to have so many, or is holding back?
A lot of times there'd be days where it would double, so that kind of sucked.
Yeah. But anytime there's a mic, it's great for comedians, regardless if there's one person, 10 people, whatever, 40 people in the audience.
Some of those venues don't compete with other ones too. So you have people who are uptown who have an opportunity to see a show because it's
sides of
uptown.
town. Yeah.
And then they like it. And, hey, I hear they're doing stuff in Tower too on a different night.
But even when all of those things were going on, like what wasn't going on was none of the dudes running those rooms were talking to each other.
Right.
And that's a problem.
Yeah, when the comedy scene comes together, it really comes together, and everybody really wins.
Okay, question for you. Comedians, cattier than musicians or not?
Cattier?
I've been in a band before, dude. No musicians by far. Fucking big.
Yeah, dude, because I think yeah, I'd say that's true. Promoters are cattier than musicians.
Yeah, comedians are usually a lot more laid back.
I'm not a cat person.
Like bookers are like general. Like if you're promoting and you're like whatever, if you're a comedian and you're doing that, I would say you have there's a tendency to be kind of catty.
Okay, maybe the promoter side, because I've seen Facebook is a great way to get drama. You don't need A&E's KKK generations to get something crazy. Oh, yeah. You can just watch the feed of local comedians and watch that go down. It's like every other or every third weekend when it ends Monday morning, you tune into so the next edition of Fresno Comics. I know the bands have everyone has it. And by the way, for those listening, if you're a band or performer or something, keep your bandmates in check, or the comedian, keep yourself in check, because you look stupid when you do it. When you call out someone else, I remember, okay, well, maybe be careful of that person. But you, I know I don't want to deal with because, I piss you off, and you do this. But that's just one thing I've noticed. As far as everything we try to do here is trying to keep it positive in Fresno and try to build something. But there are people, the bad seeds. So I was curious from your end of it if you have to deal with, okay, he's that guy tonight when you put on shows?
I mean, I hope nobody feels that way about me.
I'm getting a vibe right now.
I'm like, Richie spelled my name wrong when I won the Ivy spot.
I totally did. My
he
bad.
said he'd replace it, and he never did. And I never got my free appetizer of garnish all the tacos and fries.
Your life must be hard.
No,
That's it. I think you're projecting.
What's been your favorite show in the last year that you put on or been a part of?
Show. I think recently my favorite show. I mean, I'd have to just go back to last week. Saturday we did a charity show, right?
Yeah.
For who was it?
It was the Paul Sila Foundation. They're a mobile pet clinic. They low-cost spay and neuters, and
that sounds like
they're
fun.
new. They're like
That
a new
sounds awesome,
nonprofit
actually.
here in town.
That's a big deal.
The reason why it was my favorite show was because they expected a huge turnout, and it was not that at all. And there was 2 shows, and both times there was. I think the first show would have had 20 people.
20, yeah.
Second show had 10 people, and they were expecting like 80 to 100 people both times. And then just from the very beginning, it was just like bad, you know? It's just no go. But the thing is that we came out and we did our thing. We told our jokes, and it was honestly a really good crowd. Because the people that did come out, they were there to support, and they were very open to what we had to say. And you can't beat anything like a good crowd, regardless of how big it is.
True.
It's true. No matter if you're a musician or a comic.
And I'll say this: Richie, you always ran the Ivy Room on Wednesday nights, and I would come out and I'd support my man Rick Rickson. He plays guitar, and I'd always stay for all the comedians. Vanna, you would come up and do stand up, and you know, it wasn't always packed, but I always had a great time. And you know, the comedians always brought good stuff, and you know, after week you hear the jokes again, and it's okay, it's that joke. But you know, they still vary it, and they have fun, and it's a good time every time, and you get to hang out with them. And so
I think some of those bad nights are actually reason why they're good nights. A couple weeks ago, Danny Mensch, old DDP member, there were some pictures up of him on stage in front of one person.
Saw that.
Yeah. And at first I was like, okay, this is messed up. Like, you're attacking him. And I realized that these are the comics going, dude, F it, we're having a good time tonight. And they said, yeah, there was only one person there, but that person had the time of their life because they stood on stage, said, F it, no one's here. So we're going to talk directly to, and like, they all the comedians that were there that night were talking about how much, like, it was one of the best shows they've ever done because they just didn't care.
Yeah.
They're like, you know, we're going to make sure this one person who paid to get in is going to have the time with their life.
because they're gonna perform.
Yeah.
That actually sounds awesome. I wish I could be that one person.
Well, you keep. Oh, I was gonna. Oh, never mind.
Come on to the show.
I just put this all together. That's going to be the new way of marketing. We're going to do this. We're going to put a massive show on, but only one person's going to be allowed in. Next year's Festivus, only one person is going to have entered the door.
Just like the Wu-Tang Clan album.
A full bar.
Right.
Drinks will be $25.
We did that last year.
Toilet usage will be $300.
Yeah.
I've been doing this thing when I'm DJing, and I've been saying, like, posting on Facebook, like, hey, I hear there's a super secret shibby set going down. And then at the end of the night, I was like, oh, good job. Thank you for keeping that secret, because there was literally nobody there.
Dude, that was a pretty sick turnout, though. Vicelia's got a really good turnout, dude.
That was tight, yeah.
Fresno needs to catch up.
That's another thing that I'm working on is musical comedy. I actually do some a little bit with Rick. He jumps in and jams out with me, Rick Rickson, and our other buddy Jared Dessert. We do some parody music. Another thing that I'm trying to branch out and do is like live mixing and doing my jokes over some beats. And that's the next project I got coming on.
That sounds way too complicated.
Yeah.
That's
Has to
always
be for the right crowd.
difficult marriage of music and comedy.
Yeah.
No, you scared me. I'm going to go back to my Nickelback corner.
I'm sure you have one.
It's horrifying.
They'd have to all be like one-liners.
Full
though,
of
wouldn't
leather wristbands.
Well, I mean,
Just like short one-liners, dude. This is where you could just be like,
well,
yeah. So a horse walks into a bar. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Boom,
Okay.
boom, you know what I mean? Like,
totally. Yeah. If you think about it, like, because I play a lot of house music. House music and comedy have the same setup, the same sequence. You know,
everybody's on
high,
ecstasy?
guys.
No,
It's
let
okay.
him follow. I'm interested.
no, I'm listening.
I'm going to lick this wall to that joke.
Got a great idea.
It's a build up and then a drop. It's a setup and then a punchline. You can just layer your jokes up on the setup.
I love it.
Right before the punchline, just fucking, whatever.
We understand our world through
Okay,
our
you know what?
experiences.
I know.
love it.
Okay, I can hear that in my head. Okay, that's tight. I can hear that in my head right now.
I could definitely do my hose bit all on beat.
Because you beat hoes?
Not on record.
It's time for Molestar Kevin's questions.
This is going to be a dual effect.
Yeah.
Tony said he was going to do this for me.
I'll help too.
All right.
You go first.
Okay.
First question.
You are totally unprepared. It's like, oh, I didn't say this in the bad of Festivus.
It's like,
Kevin,
I wrote some stuff down.
really good job opening the show. Just want to get that.
was pretty
I've
awesome.
never seen you that bad.
Nope.
It'll be on video. You can find it on Longbox.FM.
No, you haven't. Yeah. Congratulations.
All right.
Richie.
First question.
Thought we already did that part. Richie.
First question.
Wait for it.
It's coming one more time.
Wait
Is this the build-up
for
we're talking
it.
about?
What?
Second question.
Oh, see, nice. You stole it from him. What is your getting anal strategy?
My getting anal strategy. You just gotta play with it.
my.
Yeah, that one.
What?
Sorry. Quick draw over here.
When you want to procure anal sex with a woman, what do you say?
I don't really say anything. I just go for it.
Well, he's a man of action.
You got to give her the little check. The finger, and if she's okay.
Thank you for clarifying with the finger check, because I'm like, damn, Richie, you just puts it in. That man said, you know what? I ain't asking.
I'm pretty sure there's a word for that one, but
Call me up. Power back for a reason.
No, not necessarily. Not if you're not if you're already in the V.
You got to.
By the way,
time it right.
That's just a bad surprise.
Quick sponsor moment. We are on CMAX, so enjoy that.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
CMAX.
Second question.
Vanna, what strategies worked on you? That's not the second question.
I'm saving my anal virginity for marriage.
That's kind.
You're so full of shit.
No, I'm not.
That's how you
I like how that was
celebrate.
question
For
number
marriage.
2.
That's how you commensurate a marriage.
126.30. Just remember that. Okay. That is going to be replayed a lot.
She's like,
She's
I'm
saving
never
her
getting married.
Yeah, you only get one butt cherry. They don't grow back.
It's called the Behymend. That's Adam Carolla.
Someone used a strategy.
Second question.
Who would win in a fight, Richie?
I would.
All right.
You win.
A fine answer.
That's better than what I have written. Who would win in this fight? A millennial or gainful employment?
Today's environment.
I would go with a millennial.
I would bet against you.
Yeah, I would too.
With the money I made off my gainful employment.
As a millennial with
I'm going for the
gainful
underdog.
employment,
Yes.
you guys are tie.
Sorry, before Facebook bans me.
We only get 2 seconds. Okay. Tony?
It's a tribute.
Oh.
Third question.
Question the third.
If you had to eat one breakfast food every meal for the rest of your life.
Pizza.
That's not a breakfast food.
Yes, it is.
If you eat
In
it
its
first.
cold form, it is a breakfast food.
Not including pizza, because I know your love of pizza.
Okay. Breakfast pizza. No. Hear me out.
Made with eggs and
Breakfast
cheese.
pizza, like with like a waffle,
like you
and,
get in high
eggs,
school.
sausage.
Okay.
Oh,
Like those ones.
Real
rectangular
AF.
ones.
In the aluminum foil.
Like a frittata?
Okay, wait. Okay, no. But see,
Frittata.
now what you're going to have to do, though, is you're going to have to elaborate. Like, I mean, what's the deal with this? Okay, so I imagine you take a Belgian waffle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now after that, do you scramble the egg, or do you,
have
or do
to
you
scra-
take,
yeah,
you have to scramble? Oh, okay, so you got scrambled eggs. Okay, so that's like your cheese, right?
Yeah, but
and then you put your
underneath
the
the
cheese
eggs.
is the cheese.
Underneath the eggs, I'm
Syrup.
gonna go really Mexican and make frijoles and chorizo as the
Híjole,
base.
sí.
On top.
Oh, that's good.
The eggs
Okay.
on top.
Ducati teach
Sausage, pieces of breakfast sausage.
You know, actually,
coarse syrup.
That's beautiful.
I need
That's
to give
beautiful.
some love to Shelby Weatherby for changing my life. The other day I was having a phone call with him, and I said I was got to go cook dinner. He said, "What are you making?" I said, "Spaghetti." He said, "Oh, dude, spaghetti sounds good, especially if you put like some hot links or something." And I went, "I've never done that.
Wait,
I
you've
have
never
hot
done
links."
that?
Holy crap! Now I've made spaghetti like 8 times in the last week.
You've never
All
added
with-
meat to your spaghetti?
And his asshole is gone.
hot sausage to your spaghetti.
I don't understand. What do you? I don't. Okay.
Oh, dude, awesome! Thanks, Shelby.
Pregunta cuatro.
Do you want this one? Or you want me to?
You got this one.
All right. This is my last one. Richie, would you rather have white privilege, black pride, or enchiladas?
You need to know this answer right now.
I would.
There's only 2 good answers.
My Mexicans are gonna hate me, but I'd go with white privilege.
Oh, you fool! Enchiladas on the table.
Interesting that
Yeah.
white people
Call
don't
yourself
want
Mexican.
it. Other people do.
Chris,
I could do
anything with that.
Chris,
I could do
Take the privilege, man. You can do anything.
Chris, may I say that that
kick
whole
white
white people
enchiladas.
don't speak for yourself.
I think white privilege
Speak
comes with
for
Bobby
yourself.
Salazar's enchiladas.
Yeah.
It might actually.
Or Stouffer's frozen enchiladas. which
No,
I
we
actually
get
really know
we get
good.
Taco Bell enchiladas.
Like,
at
what
best.
kind of enchiladas are they made with? Like paste picante? I don't want
Yeah,
those.
but it means that you'll
New
never drive
York
on that part of
City.
town to get that really good Mexican food ever.
It's true, man.
So you'll never
Yeah.
drive down to that part of town. So you miss out on that.
You don't feel
I do all
safe.
the
That's a
time.
consequence of white privilege. You miss out on good Mexican food.
That's not the real good Mexican food, Kenneth. That's a decoy set for you.
Yeah.
And me and guys like us.
Yeah, Bobby Salazar's. Yeah, that's a white person trap.
No,
I actually don't like Bobby.
Wouldn't wait? No. I disagree. I disagree on principle. Wouldn't actually access to authentic food, although you have white privilege, be a part of white privilege? For example, living in San Francisco, because you could go to the corner of 6th and Mission and get the best burrito al pastor of your fucking life.
Yeah, but there's the only one in the entire city. There's like
No,
two.
it's
There's like
not.
2 Mexican
Are you
places
kidding
in
me?
Frisco. I've looked, man.
No, you've not looked hard enough.
You have
I've
not
not
looked.
been given the tour. See, my white privilege would have deemed I would have been able to go exactly there.
No, because
I would have been. There would have been a limo waiting for me from the airport.
No, because your white
Straight
privileged
to the
ass
burrito.
should have been on that corner because that's where everything goes down,
Yeah,
and you
but-
would have seen that because it looks like what it is, homie. And I forget the name, but I promise you, if you go there, you will see it. It has a yellow awning and something about taqueria algún día. I don't know, whatever. But
If it's as good
You
as
know
you
what I
say
mean?
it is, I got an 8. We can drive there right now.
look, bro,
I forgot what question number we were on.
I feel like we just slipped into something bad.
we did.
I'm hungry now for Mexican food.
I take that back. I'll take the enchiladas now.
Now,
Yeah, of course. I took
Too
them
late.
for
see what you did,
already.
Richie?
It's too late.
All right, last question. Do it.
Last question. Okay. What is the most improvised smoking utensil you have ever made, and what did you use to make it?
Ooh, let's hear it.
Oh yeah,
That's a good one.
I think.
Richie here is an aficionado of
Dildo.
Yes, he is.
Nah, probably like a McDonald's cup.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, no,
Elaborate.
Okay,
Elaborate.
this is important. Go ahead.
I mean, you guys have all done the aluminum can thing, right?
Yeah, yeah,
No.
yeah.
Who ain't done the
Ignore the white people. We'll explain it to them later.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you, Tony. If
It's
you've
okay.
not done the
I just
aluminum
haven't
can,
done
you do not understand the struggle.
If you haven't done the aluminum
No, you
can, that's
you just
because of white
identified a
privilege.
class.
No,
of
no,
person.
I just don't want Alzheimer's.
No, I just do. I just do cocaine,
What were we talking about?
but off of an aluminum can usually. So
Okay.
yeah.
So how did you go back? Continue with the cup.
Yeah, the McDonald's cup.
You just crush it down. Do the
Yeah,
same thing.
Exactly. Boop, boop, boop. And then,
Oh.
I mean, it already has
because
the
they're
lid.
wax.
Yeah.
Oh.
It did not work the greatest, but
Oh yeah,
But it was good enough.
It's
Yeah.
self-clogging, is what happens.
It was a different type of wax.
That's so
Did you?
Okay.
Did you breathe
Yeah.
through the straw? Is
no,
that
we
what-
took the straw out, which made it like it
Yeah.
leaves a good sized hole in the lid.
Yeah, and then you just use that as a.
Yeah.
That makes total sense, dude. I like that.
Yeah, I think I might have been 13 at the time.
Okay.
Sure.
I myself
Might have.
I myself have rolled a Gideon Bible joint. So.
Oh,
Sweet.
Ooh, you're going to hell.
Blessed be.
I used the copyright page, man. There's no scripture on that page.
Yeah, no, that's the biggest
you know what?
scripture.
I have
Amen
other
to
friends
that.
that have done that, and I was like,
I've done
perfect.
that to feel closer to Jesus as a
Dude,
Christian. If
that
you can
paper
get
is
close to
really
God
light.
in any way,
The
why
Bible.
not?
Now someone can
Okay, hold on.
copy that Bible.
It's free
Hold on,
paper.
hold on.
My homie's got some stuff will take you close to God. Trust me, little homie. We'll talk
according-
about it later.
I love Jesus.
According to Vanna, if you eat a Bible, you're closer to Jesus. But how do you feel?
No. If you smoke a Bible.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go eating because how do you feel when you poop it out later?
Heavenly.
Like a god.
holy shit.
I just shit the holy word.
Richie, give us your plugs. How can we find you? Shows coming up.
Shows coming up. You can find me at, you know what, just support me at the San Jose Improv January 14th. You can catch me out there in the competition. Kabir Singh, there's other Fresno comedians that are on there, but that's where I could really use your support. And catch me on Facebook, Ricardo Duran, Richie D. You'll get all my information there, and it'll be updated. You could stay with it.
Shivy.
All right. And I got Vic, because your name's on the screen. Give us some love. You got a new Facebook page.
Yeah, I finally started my online presence. I'm at Nonlinear Dynamics Music on Facebook, or you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Nonlinear Dynamics Music. I'm putting up all the content. I've taken the video from the last performance. I'm chopping it up song by song and working the audio. And I got a few more songs to drop, and then I'm going to start recording some original content as well and keep putting up content. So
Nonlinear Dynamics sounds like you finna drop the illest prog album of 2017.
Oh, man, it's more than just rap. I'm starting off with rap, but I'm going to get into rock shit. I have all kinds of original content that's not just rap. So,
and lots of
I
drugs,
think people
right?
Dig it.
Yeah.
I mean,
those don't come with the album.
I'll tell you, weed helped
now,
get past the
that
stereo.
would be the best-selling album ever.
Yes.
You buy my album, it's got 5 songs. They all suck, but it comes with a gram of coke.
A gram?
Platinum.
And we haven't had like a real platinum album in years, but this would be like Michael Jackson's turned in the grave going, really? My record's being broken? And there's a lot of people going, yep. Absolutely. We're going to take a...
I bought 7 records.
I've been listening to them like nonstop. I got like 18 even. We're going to take a break. Dirt Daddy Podcast here, Longbox.FM. When we come back, I got a game. We'll play it. I'll figure out what game we're going to play during the break. We'll be right back.
Oh, shit. Were you serious about that coke?
Your mom's listening, by the way.
Can I just smell it? I just want to smell it.
No, not yet.
I don't want to actually do
Not
it.
yet.
Other than Connie's buying a dildo.
Is this a break?
You did not say that.
We'll have to listen back.
Cheers.
Are you?
And
break?
This
is a break, right?
Are you buying one? I'm so disappointed.
I was like, are you buying one?
Quick break.
How quick? 5 minutes?
1 cigarette.
1 cigarette break?
Yeah, and not a Connie cigarette, like a real person on radio
Yes,
cigarette.
massive. Yes, massive.
So,
All right.
go have them?
Massive got me working.
Yeah, but you're coming
Send me,
back.
mister, send me,
I
baby.
have.
You know how that works.
Who was sitting right here?
Thank you. That was so much fun.
Oh, yeah. No, stick around, man.
Oh, no, yeah,
Well,
I'm just saying thanks.
Actually,
I like what you do with the picture. You put your sign
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Dope.
I do. Every time we have somebody on, I do the same thing. I find a way to try to, and I'm not a Photoshop guy,
Right.
so it's always a hack job. Like your fingers disappear.
Yeah.
But that I think that's part of just the cuteness of what we do.
Nice.
I'm just retarded.
I dig it.
Hold on a second. I'm part of this. Stage, we're hanging out in the green room, and he's like, "Dude, that first comic, man."
That's fine.
And Tony's like, "You mean Nick?" Because yeah, dude. He and Tony's all, "You mean Nick? That guy right there?"
This guy's standing
and
right
she
next
just
to
like,
this.
"Yeah, I mean, dude, that was a tough crowd." Like,
dude,
wow, this is amazing.
Tony,
I'm so glad I had you.
That was a great scene.
that night.
That is
Because I had like, by that point, I had like 8 whiskey and cokes. I would have let it. The bartender the entire
I know
night.
everybody would have been like, "Go, dude," and I'm like, because I'm here. And I think, oh, that's so noble. I'm like, no, my motives were truly selfish because I was like, I don't want to be here when this shit goes down. Today's news. I don't want to be here when I'm like.
I listened back to his set. He's funny. He just started the show, man. It's rough.
We did a show with Nick one time, and
Nick Haas,
one
or-
person, no, Nick Sepeklia, legitimately, it was dead, but the 3 people who were into his shit, they were fucking into it. So, I mean, it's different, you know? That's all it is.
Dude, he kills, I think, in smaller crowds.
Because they're probably scared. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Do you remember the bit that he used to do, the ISIS bit?
Yeah.
He's trying to bring it back. All right, 20 seconds.
All right, Dirty Daddy Podcast back here live in the Longbox.FM studios, brought to you, of course, by Riley's Brewing.
Cheers.
And for a few of us tonight, Liquid Nitro. I'm picky with my energy drinks. I've been a $25 a day habit of Red Bull, but thanks to Liquid Nitro, not only am I saving money because it's free, but it's actually really, really, really good. So give it a shot. Support your local. Mark, thanks, man. So the game I got today. I was trying to think of what we can do, but Kevin had to bounce early because he's an old man, and Vic all of a sudden realized he ran out of weed, so he just left too. And then looking at the teams, I'm trying to figure out the teams here, and normally there's usually more of an even balance, so we could do minorities versus whites, but that would just make 6-on-0, because Ginger's a minority, right?
Yeah, in their own right.
Yeah, as they should be. So I think we just do this side of the table versus this side. Cotty, welcome to the mic.
Hello.
How was the dildo that you bought, by the way?
I did not buy a dildo.
I was told you were buying a dildo for a coworker for a Christmas present at a county job. No, go ahead and explain that.
I'm giving you a stink face right now.
I believe the word is marital aid.
I was not buying a dildo.
It was a vibrator.
Again, the time on that recording?
That is not a soundbite.
1:54. Got it.
Marital aid.
No, yeah, Cotty was talking. She wanted me. She said, "Do you know where sex shops are in Fresno?" And I was like, "Okay, what?" Because she is the most innocent person in the world.
I am.
And I said, "Well, Susie's, duh."
What the fuck?
And she's all, "Go with me." No, I'm not doing that. And then she told me the reason. She has to buy a sex toy as a gag gift for her county job for all the ladies there. They're all going to exchange just dildos.
Is that like a...
That's what women say when they don't want to admit they want it for themselves.
Buy him buy him the radio rings. You know about the radio rings, right?
Ooh,
no.
I like radio. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, it's not. I guess it wouldn't be 2 rings.
Does it play like New Rock 104.1 when I'm banging?
No, that's not. That's not what I mean. All right, so I guess it wouldn't be
adjust the frequency.
I guess it wouldn't be 2 rings only for certain couples. You'll understand what I mean in a second. So you put a ring around it, right? You know, and then your partner has a remote control, and then you just push the button and it buzzes, right?
That's what Res 2 is for PlayStation. It was a video game designed so that way the woman put the controller pack. That way she doesn't get neglected entirely while he plays his game.
I feel like
that sounds.
Look it up.
That sounds like a dog collar.
That sounds like it's only available in Japan.
At least in America, you can get it at BRE.
It's available everywhere, baby. Globalization now. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking we're going to have to get back on topic.
I don't.
Well, Cotty buys dildos.
I do not.
Our game tonight is Rockin Walken.
Yeah.
So,
guys, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a simple and easy game. It's mostly 90s songs, and you get a point for the title and a point for the artist. It is sung though, or spoken by Mr. Christopher Walken. Our friend Aaron Perillo, you can see him on NCIS, CSI, all that stuff. I have famous friends. So we're going to do this. Very simple, easy. Let's go 2 teams here. We got Brandon, Richie, and the Ginger. Versus Miss Dildo, Vanna Puzzle Girl, and Tony.
I am not going to be Miss Dildo.
You are Miss Dildo, and that is your name. Call it out as your buzzer. We'll go...
God damn it.
Oh, my God.
Cotty, all you got to do when you have the answer, just go...
Oh my God.
Just go...
Just wait. The more she wins in this game, she'll start going, hi.
No.
God. It'd probably be the happiest she's ever been.
All right, let's go with the ginger versus Mr. Bowtie himself. Tony, your song.
Game on.
I was caught in the middle of a railroad track. Thunder of lightning attack.
Tony. AC/DC Thunderstruck.
Ding, 2 points for Team Dildo.
What?
She's the captain now.
Oh my god.
I prefer Team Marital Aid, please.
Side note, if you guys want, you can just hold your elbow and do this if you want to call out your name.
Or Team Hello Stormtrooper.
All right, we're going to go with tonight's guest, Richie D. I think you got the idea of what this game is.
Yeah.
Versus Vanna, who met you at Fab Fridays, Fab Tuesday.
I knew him way before that. I knew him back in the Thai
Palms. Thai Palms.
We're going on, 5 years of knowing each other?
5, 6, 6, 5.
Well, one of you guys is going to go on a loss right now.
Can't stand it. I know you planned it.
Vanna. Beastie Boys. Sabotage.
Team Dildo with 4 points. Awesome.
Told you I'd wreck
Good,
it.
I'm not alone in the suckage.
You guys got to be quick on this draw.
You're going down, Cuddy.
All right.
Do you guys think Nixon liked Watergate salad?
I do believe, Brandon, you killed it last time you were on the show, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I won.
Yes.
Here it is.
Carried the team on my back.
Brandon versus Gotti.
We regulate any stealing of this property.
It's Warren G. regulators. We regulate.
All right.
We regulate.
Not the hardest song.
2 points for Team White Privilege there.
Yeah! Yeah!
That's Team White Privilege.
Apparently.
I would only have
There's
white
a-
privilege if my inside showed instead of my outside.
There's a ginger on that team.
Yep.
It's part of the privilege.
Yeah. I get half privilege.
We'll mix it up now. It's Richie
Okay.
versus Tony.
What's your name?
Wang.
Mr. Wang, it's time to answer.
Hey, Jude.
Come on, man.
Now I saw Richie's hand.
Hey Jude, the Beatles.
Remember to
Correct.
let him into your heart. Then you can
2
start
points
to-
for Team White Privilege. Here we go. Let's go.
Affirmative action.
The perfect battle, Kenneth versus Cuddy. This is also what happens after the show every Wednesday night.
What?
Huh? And this song's perfect. Considering your love for each other.
Today is gonna be the day. They're gonna throw it back to you. By now,
Team Dildo.
God damn it. Oasis?
Oasis what?
Wonderwall?
Oh, that was torture.
Facial the floor. Major facial.
2 points.
Coming from Team Dildo.
2 points, Team Dildo.
I can't even cheer for myself with that name.
Yeah, you can.
Don't sit there in shame. All right, and that's going up now. Team Brandon versus Tony.
That's Vanna's turn.
Is Team Brandon.
I'm sorry, Brandon, Team White Privilege with Vanna, Team Dildo.
I went up against him last time.
No, you went against
No, you
Richie.
didn't.
Now you're focused on your Hello Kitty. You're doing a Hello Kitty
Stormtrooper.
puzzle.
I
She's
am. I'm
almost done.
multitasking.
She's almost done.
All right, here you go.
like the latest fashion, like
Vanna,
Who got that? Who got that?
That was me.
you gotta say
That
it to spray it.
You got to say it to spray it. My hand was up first,
All right.
and it really was.
Like a San
And
Diego
that's,
Chargers security guard, the other hand was down.
So you know what?
Too soon.
Oh, come on.
It's the off. No. It's the Offspring. But now that I think of it, I don't think this is the name of the song. It's not keep them separated. That's just what I always called it. But it is Offspring.
It is in the hyphen of the title.
Yeah. It's the hyphen? Okay, so then I get that on a technicality. I do.
Yeah, I'll let you have that.
Okay, but what's it actually called, though?
That's for you to know because you want the point. If I say it, I'm taking your point.
No, you're definitely taking my damn point.
1-1.
I'm calling it. It's a tie now, 6-6, and it's come out and play.
Yeah.
Come out and play.
Keep them
Keep them what?
I've always heard. I've always
The hyphen, you got it.
Since I was a little kid, I've always heard keep them segregated.
Those are parentheses.
And now you will always hear that too.
No, I won't.
You gotta keep them segregated.
No.
Now everybody's singing along.
Actually, I have a follow up with this song too. Let's. Who do we got? Let's go Richie versus Cotty.
Do it.
Do you have the time to listen to me?
Green Day.
Song?
Basket Case.
Very good. By the way, continue on ways that I've heard songs that are wrong. It all keeps adding up. There's Folgers in your cup. They are a Folgers commercial with that song. That's also going to stick with you forever.
What?
Come on, you know the song. It all keeps adding up. There's Folgers in your cup. And you see Billy Joe just...
I love that every guy in here sang along with the fucking commercial. The only people in here that drink Folgers.
I don't have it, but Foo Fighters did a Gillette commercial too. So here we go. Let's go Brandon versus Vanna? No, Tony. Okay, here we go.
She's in the superstitions, black cats, and voodoo.
Ricky Martin, La Vida Loca.
Nice. Ding, ding. Man, this game is getting way
Well
too
done,
easy.
well done. Well done.
All right, so I gave Dildo the points. It's 8-8 right now.
Jeez.
Have a new addiction.
Who's going?
Who's going? Kenneth, you're up, right?
Yeah.
And Vanna.
Great.
Okay, here we go.
At home, drawing pictures of mountaintops with him on top, lemon yellow sun, arms raised in a V, and the dead lay in pools of maroon below.
I should know this.
Everyone knows it.
Everyone
One more
except
time.
us.
At home, drawing pictures of mountaintops with him on
yeah.
top, lemon.
Pearl Jam Jeremy.
How
I had to think it in the. And then it all came to me. I'm like, damn you, Eddie Vedder.
I think she deserves an extra point for that.
We don't need your affirmative action, white man.
No, you don't.
I don't need your handout.
It is Pearl Jam going into the Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year with Yes and Tupac.
Finally, they made him host it enough. It's like you host 10, get one free.
Who? Tupac?
Eddie Vedder. He always hosts the. He's like the main host, and he inducts people all the time, and he's never been nominated.
Eddie Vedder, really?
He's also apparently the first baseman of the Chicago Cubs because he was in every playoff celebration. Okay, who's up? Throw hands.
Cotty. It's Cotty and Richie.
Cotty and Richie. Here we go.
Round 2.
I'm gonna fight him off. A 7-nation army couldn't hold me.
Well,
I hate you, Richie.
I just didn't raise my hand.
Oh, wait,
But I
who's-
said,
He's I don't know.
No. You
She
were
raised her
playing. You were
hand.
playing against Richie, and it's your.
oh, I
thing,
thought it was
so.
you, so I saw you do that.
No. I got like this because I'm like Richie. I hate you.
We're still looking for an answer. I don't know.
White Stripes.
7-nation army. Is this?
Split the points.
No, we had to split the points.
You gotta split them.
You gotta split it.
I'm sorry. It's my
I'll give the split
I'm okay
because
with splitting,
that'll help with our
yeah.
end. You're good with splitting. Okay.
What? Why do you make that sound dirty?
Shh. I can make anything sound dirty. Tony.
Yes.
Would you like to eat some spaghetti?
No.
God, I love spaghetti.
Is it gonna have hot links in it?
Can I put some spaghetti with hot links in your mouth?
No, thank you.
Okay. Tony Brandon, here we go.
That's me. In a corner.
Tony.
That'd be REM, Losing My Religion. I fucking hate that song.
So does REM. Points go to Dildo.
Speaking of songs,
It reminds
bands
me of
hate,
Chris Cruz.
I guess Radiohead canceled a huge concert in Mexico City because everybody wanted to hear Creep, and they literally announced that they weren't playing it. Like over half of the tickets were sold immediately, just resold. And so, just people got rid of them
because they weren't going to play Creep.
Yeah, because they weren't going to play Creep. So
when you were here before, I couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like
that's hilarious.
An angel. Your skin, it makes me...
No, that's not up for grabs. Come on.
We just said the... Yeah, we can't.
Winning point. It comes to Team Dildo if you get this one. White Privilege, you were back a few. What? Who's going up for White Privilege?
Not it.
I'll go.
Brandon wants White Privilege. And...
I do want White Privilege. I would do wonderful things with White Privilege.
Makes perfect sense.
I would do amazing
figured out
things
why
with
this
White
puzzle
Privilege.
was $1.99. It's missing a piece.
It was actually 99. Who on Team Dildo wants to take the point?
Yay!
Vanna.
He made one. That's how fast the Asian are.
Who's taking the point from Dildo?
I think Ms. Dildo should.
Vanna can go.
Okay, yeah, Vanna can go.
She finished the puzzle. She can be in now.
Okay.
Yeah, now she can focus.
Take the point on Dildo.
I was doing crushing it, multitasking. Thank you very kindly.
Okay.
By the way, he couldn't get that.
Here we go.
song
Here we go.
You and me, we come from different worlds.
I should know this.
You like to laugh at me when I look at other girls. Sometimes you're crazy. And you wonder why I'm such a baby. Because the dolphins make me cry. Well, there's nothing I can do.
Vanna, I think we're too
I've
young.
been looking for a girl like you.
This sounds like my
Look
breakup
at me.
letter.
You got
that I
nothing left
received.
to say. I'm gonna put at you until I get my way.
That's right.
I won't dance. You won't sing.
You're making this personal, Vanna.
It's what I love you.
She's just enjoying the song.
But you want to wear my ring.
I don't think they know.
Where there's nothing
Neither one of
I
us
can
are going to
do.
get this.
I only want to be with you.
We went to high school together. We're too young for this old.
Hootie and the Blowfish. No, it's not Hootie and the Blowfish. It's that. It's the dude from Hootie and the Blowfish, right?
It's the song that only Alex
I want to be
knows.
with you, right? Or that song.
I'm going to give him 2 points, even though he didn't truly announce it.
Oh my God! Really? You're okay. Whatever.
We live in a world where
I thought Hootie and a Blowfish was the strain.
White privilege.
Who listens to that? That's a strain,
I'm
right?
sorry.
I will say that
The
Hootie and
Indica?
Blowfish was the biggest thing, like Dave Matthews big in the year 2000. After that, everybody died.
Darius Rucker is the
Darius
name.
Rucker,
Yeah, and he hates the fact that people call him Hootie.
Yeah, he's Hootie.
Well, he's
But now-
Hootie. I don't know what he wants to do about it.
He's like, I'm not Hootie. That's just the name of the band. They're
no,
like, whoa.
he's Hootie as
Shut
fuck.
up, guys! Stop calling me Hootie. Shut up. Hey.
What would you rather be? Would you rather be Hootie or one of the Blowfish? Yeah, I'm a Blowfish right over here. All right, here we go. Who's up?
There's more.
Yeah, we're trying to get the winning point is on Dildo right now. If you get this,
all right.
Who's on Dildo?
Schwaggins.
What?
Dildo Schlaggins. That is the name of the next punk band I front.
No, that
Dildo Schlaggins. It is going down.
Dude, I just learned of baby metal. Am I late to the party on this?
You
one?
are extremely late to the party on
Oh
Baby
my
Metal, and it
God.
is the most horrendous, horrible, shitty thing ever.
It's a lot like
my
the
God.
Grind, but softer.
How about Shonen Knife? Have you guys
It's like
heard of Shonen
pastel
Knife?
I actually like Shonen Knife.
Me
They're
too.
not that bad.
Their version of Top of the World is amazing.
Yes.
All right, we're going Tony versus Kenneth.
Okay.
Oh,
Here you
great.
go.
If you like to gamble, I'll tell you, I'm your man. You win some, lose some, all the same to me. Pleasures to play. Makes no difference what you say.
I know this song.
I don't share your greed. The only card I need
Oh, I
is
got
the
you.
Ace of Spades.
Yeah, Motorhead, Ace of Spades.
There you go. I can't believe it took
I don't
you to
think it
get all
counts
the
if
way
they're
to
saying-
Ace and Spades.
All right, so the win, Team Dildo. You guys are a point ahead of everybody. I would say that you guys got a few inches deep into Team White Privilege.
God.
We are going to take a quick break. Come back. We're going to finish up the show with the Tardies with final plugs from Richie D and talk a little bit about GoFundMe and Brandon.
I'd like to point out
to.
that the Asian dude in the bow tie picked Motorhead up over the bearded white guy.
Well,
Ginger.
Okay.
Be specific.
Kenneth
I'd
kind
still
of
kick
plays
your
the role
ass.
like he wants to be a cool white guy, but we don't let him in the crew.
You're right.
Yeah. Dirty Daddy
He's
Podcast.
Irish, you know.
We're taking a break. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Dirty Dowdy Podcast on Longbox.FM.
Hey, this is Paul Stanley, and this is Gene Simmons from KISS. And when I'm fucking you out of your money, it's listening to the Dirty Dowdy Podcast. If you missed any part of it, go to kissonline.com.
It's the Dirty Dowdy Podcast.
This segment of the show is brought to you by Riley's Brewing. Local made craft brews for any occasion. Try our Sancha, Cougar, or the all-new Riley's Hard Root Beer today. Make YouTube your tube by searching out Longbox FM on YouTube.com. It's music, videos, and live webcasts. Watch it all at YouTube.com by searching out Longbox FM.
All right. Well, we can't see it here in studio, but the video is going live with our funky dance moves, right? We're ending up the show. Kenneth, you've been a stripper.
What?
In the last couple weeks, and you've run. By the way, the naked guy, the only naked guy, mostly naked guy at Festivus, also was checking IDs and making sure the right people were in. So that's what we do here at Longbox. So next time a venue wants us out, just remember the guy who's running naked will be checking IDs at the door
And walking your ass out.
Kenneth, you were so drunk at the end of that show. Let's do this.
True story.
It is.
I drove Brandon home.
Hey, are you ready for your part, your segment?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. God damn it.
So I'm still coming off for 2 weeks off from this.
No, you're still just you. Hit the music. There you go.
Yeah, I know it's there. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Tardies. We have several awards to give out tonight, one of which is hashtag of the night. We had plenty of hashtags, of course, DDPLive to make Fresno better, DD Bingo, Vertical Tasting, Especially Delicious, Behymend, thanks Vic, Enchiladas, Holy Shit, but the winner of that award goes to Tony for marital aid.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How many times have you been married, Tony?
Just once, which is more than enough.
I agree.
Moving on from that, we have quotes tonight. And this actually goes to Vic, who isn't here. It's an untouched market. Vic talking about plegic masturbation. Thank you, Vic. Yeah, that wins. Yeah.
I just came.
Yeah. Speaking of which, the best moment of the night goes to segment 4. Finding out Cotty buys dildos.
What?
The award, unfortunately for you, Dowdy, goes to Cotty. For taking the point.
Well, she will take it.
Or maybe you will.
Oh, the face on her right now is amazing.
It's all right. You're just getting the tip, which is all there is.
No,
Most Horrible Human Award goes to Richie, our guest.
Wow.
Putting in your girl's butt, no question, and choosing white privilege over enchiladas.
There we are.
You're kind of a prick.
Race traitor.
And now we have an MVP of the night, and for giving us 2 weeks off from this, I give that to Dowdy.
Woo!
Take it away.
Oh, crap.
That was
You
it?
never give it to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you got a dildo.
Well, maybe if you took him out sometime or dressed up or took care of yourself, he'd give it to you.
This is almost better than giving him the award.
So I get a minute, right?
Sure, eventually.
Okay, here we go. I want to say thank you. Thank you so much to Madera County for employing Cotty. Not only did I get her off her ass and out of a bed and making us money, but it got her to know females who are also sad and overweight and taco princesses who all decided in a roundabout way to get their own pleasure. Hey guys, I got an idea. Let's all buy ourselves dildos, quote unquote, in parentheses, because our men all suck. And they all went yes. And tonight, Cotty got to go visit a sex shop and go buy a dildo, and made my job easier because she's gonna get a dildo in return. Thank you, baby. Can't wait to marry you in 2018. That's all I'm doing tonight. Let's end this off with plugs. Richie D, what you got?
Plugs. Like I said before, I could really use your support at when I'm at the San Jose Improv. All my Fresno friends, I'll be up at the San Jose Improv January 16th. That is Martin Luther King Day. Before that, you have a chance to see me here in town with fellow Tony Lay at the Elbow Room on New Year's Eve. The two chances to catch us.
All right. We didn't get anybody calling in on the bingo card. I thought we did enough to give it to you. It should be a blackout by this point, especially with that last speech. Next week, it's up again. Liquid Nitro. You want a case? You got it. Thanks to our guy, Matt, our guest who was hanging out, was a part of Festivus, who paid to get in, and then left all of his prizes after he won. He walked home. Well, he didn't walk home because Vanna took the goddamn puzzle from him.
And I beat it. I would like more, please.
I beat it? I beat the puzzle.
She beat it.
Dildo beat the puzzle.
Next time, do it without doing.
Next week, guys.
Edges first.
We got one of my coworkers, Night Guy Drew of New Rock 104.1. He's going to be coming in, hanging out with us as we do our end of the year resolutions. And if you were here last year, and last year I should have done the GoFundMe because I resolved not to talk about my fake cancer for this entire year. Really should have used that for a GoFundMe, but you can still go fund us. Go GoFundMe.com/Longbox.FM. Be a part of this next Wednesday, maybe. We'll see. Brandon will be on 11 to 3 as we start doing what we can here to support, spreading out not only the shows that we currently have, but now we have a DJ who's going to be doing it up. You'll see me a couple nights. There's a schedule posted. We're going to try to keep to that and keep supporting Fresno, the music, the comedy, the local business, everything. That's what we try to do here. And with that, this is Dowdy saying for everyone in the room,
word.
Go fund me. I mean, word.
You
really did that?
Oh, the dildo talk?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Here you go. They're
I wasn't.
There's too much plastic on it. I'm Mexican.
Are we still talking about this?
Here. We're gonna get some and then stab it.
No. I honestly had no
I'm glad
idea
they missed it.
I had no idea what
So you went there?
No, because you said, are you going to talk about cutting in the dildo?
Whatever you said.
I did not say. Oh my god!
You mentioned dildo.
Are we still talking about the
there we
scissors?
go. We're going to do this.
That equals the better person.
I wasn't buying a dildo. I went to the dollar store.
I never
crazy.
Guys, can I get everybody lining up?
Just in case you don't know.
Hey, picture time.
Oh, picture, okay.
Up against that back TV.
Picture.
TV.
Everybody wants to take a picture.
What? No day.
Let's take a photo.
Wang. Okay, Wang, I see you 10 minutes.
Is this yours?
Yes.
Dude, you should get a new phone at some point.
He likes that. Before you start.
It's got multiple breaks.
Before you start pointing out the
Did you throw it in the trash can bag?
He's like, I'm gonna be smart about this and stand next to the cute
Is
women.
anybody else here buzzing?
Look if you put this video trying to get there, it always lands where the
Oh, watch you motherfuckers leave already.
Look if you always go this way, it always lands on 3. I figured this out and I thought it was because I'm tired and doing it again and this is gonna be the third time it happens.
Negative.
Nope.
Hey, we're taking a photo.
Because we're watching.
Taking a fucking photo.
Because we was watching.
I
You guys
know
like
the
get
eye
together,
on
like you
the
fucking know each other.
directions.
Alright, ready? Alright, 1, 2, 3. Take a couple. Awesome. I did. New pose. All right.
Here, I'm holding my.
Buddy love Jesus.
Oh, now I'll hold his dick now.
Okay.
Do you need a dildo?
That's his dick.
Wait,
you weren't? No, that was Alfred. Okay.
Detachable.
Louder.
Okay. Hit stop.
You remember that song?
Yes.
That song was dope.
Stop.
Detachable penis.
I love the verse.
Detachable penis.
And the next day I saw it, some guy was selling it in the middle of MacArthur Park. He's sitting on a towel or something, and I was like, hey man, that's my penis. Detachable penis.
Put it to our group for
What? Yeah, I didn't make the song up, I just know it.
Now you're this one? What's your name?
Longbox title. There you go. Put to the world record.
Say Let's sing it, Brandon. Remember? I gotta say but sing it.